microscopic. Defecate on the floor and watch the butcher chop it. Play off the pick with cream for jock itch. I wear a wrestling mask, the ladies show ass in front of Bernard Hopkins. Rap so toy, I play with Shopkins. Right with a marker like Al Sharpton. Leave the rest constipated with Swanson. They might wanna have a phone conference. Coach the best to swing on my balls like Tarzan. Take off like an aircraft. They got diarrhea, all I see is brown potatoes mash. Just inches off the floor, just 1.5. People get cozy and sit inside the paragraph.
Going on with the coach Chuck Paul, TKOMG.net. I'm here with the legendary, BX legend, hip hop legend, Dr.Octagon, Dr.Dooom, the ultramagnetic MC, Kool Keith.
Feature Magnetic, new album.
Alright, yo, what's going on, man? I know you've been doing this for over 20 years. Like, what keeps you going this long?
I just stay creative in the studio, and I like to write a lot, and just making records that keeps me busy, keeps me modern, current. Stay on the radar, listen to what's going on, and I produce tracks now, so it's comfortable now. I can write the rhymes to the beats I make. Yeah, and I've been, just staying above, writing a lot of albums and staying recording. And a lot of people don't record, I still record.
And also, I want to talk about the album. You got so many legends on there. You got Razzcast on there. You got Sadai X on there. You got Freddie Fox on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you keep these relationships with all these rappers over these years?
Well, I just stay in touch with everybody, and then, me making new stuff gets them interested also, I always had a knack for wanting to do beats for other rappers, so, I want to bring them into my world and do some tracks for them and make sure they get on something different sometimes in their life, and they like it.
Did you produce the whole Feature Magnetic album too?
I did about a couple of cuts. I did a lot of cuts, and then some other producers did some, like the track with Mac Mall on it, and the track with LOG.
Bonneville is crazy.
Yeah.
That's my shit right there.
Yeah, that was produced by somebody else. So I'm a fan of other beats too as well. I'm an open-minded person, so we have a little different flavor on the album also.
I also want to do a quick rest in peace to Tim Dog. Growing up, even though I was an NWA fan, Fuck Compton was one of my favorite songs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tim was a great person. I mean, he was in Atlanta when I last seen him. Tim did a lot of records together with me. So it's just, like you said, a sad thing to happen, but, Tim was a good person also, doing records, and I vouched for Tim to get on the Chorus Line album, and there you have Tim, Me and Sad was debating one time, and I said, let's not debate, let Tim do his thing. But when he went into his own album, that was him, so he got on his own album and did his
Let the dog off the leash.
Yeah.
Also, like, what can we expect for next year? I mean, you dropped 2 albums this year. You gonna get like 3 next year? Cause like it seems like now it's the norm for people dropping multiple albums and mixtapes. So you gonna continue to keep dropping multiple albums during the year?
I'm gonna make a mixtape. I think I'm gonna do a mixtape with no limited boundaries. Like this year I did the Feature Magnetic album, which was good. It was like a straight hip hop album, basically. It had raw essence to it, and I'm gonna do another album, and like you said, I got times where I take off and I do like personal album and stuff like that, albums where people get a little bit more different stuff that I work on, so they can get a chance to see me, branch out on something else again. So, I mean, like you said, that album, Feature Magnetic, is that, but I'm gonna get back in the studio and give people like a nice mixtape. Probably do a couple records with all kinds of different kinds of feeling to it, all different kinds of feeling, whatever I feel. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be warm, if it gotta be cold, if it gotta be, all kinds of temperatures.
And before we go, I want to talk about this one line off the song Tired. When you're like, they act like I'm not on the level of Kanye and Cudi. Jay-Z is my buddy. Do you feel like you don't get the respect that you deserve?
Well, I wrote Tired. It was just like, I just wrote it in a way of, I don't know, when I wrote those lyrics in the studio, I was kind of free spirited when I wrote it, so I felt good. Like, you know, I didn't write my verse, you know, like Ed O.G. handled the political side, and I handled the. I just was more like kind of whatever I felt, the music on my music side. So I just said. Those words just came up in my head, like that rhythm of the pace of the rhyme. So it was like, the song was basically about people talking about me or something. I said, I don't care if people talking about me. I wrote the song, but the lyrics and stuff came more like naturally to me. Like I just, even if I probably didn't write it down, it came to me like that. Anyway, you know, I just wrote it. Those words went together easily to finish that verse out, so I just let it finish out like that. Like, it wasn't like, you know, I didn't have no feeling of neglect or something in the music business. The rhyme came out so fun to me because I liked the song. It was like, the song is like fire. Everybody loved the song, you know. Which
the album is fire.
Which I'm gonna do a video for it. Be on the lookout for the video for Tired. And it sounds so clear. Matter of fact, I listened to it last night about 10 times. I mean, I love the mix down on it too.
The MF Doom video was fire too. I was watching this morning, I was like, yo, like,
oh yeah,
the animation, all that, it's crazy.
Well, MF Doom was a great person to come on deck. You know, people was like amazed, you know, and I was amazed too that he jumped on Superhero, which I did. It was a great song because, like you said, the innovativeness right now in the music business. You know, it's time for some innovation.
Yeah.
You know, so we didn't do something ordinary together. We did something kind of out the box that his fans probably was like, wow, that's out the box, and my fans were like, that's out the box.
Yeah, because when you put MF Doom with Kool Keith, you know what I'm saying? Like, people don't go like, yo, we're going to expect some fire shit.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm glad he was open-minded enough to jump on the track and feel, you know, get on it, because like you said, a lot of people that I worked with on that album, they was ready for all the different elements that I had on the album, so it was good. Whereas, you know, you got other rappers out here still probably couldn't adjust, and, you know, I'm glad they adjusted, so it was good. And I didn't put too much work on everybody in general. It was like a fun project, and it was good, and it was innovative at the same time, and like you said, it was, everybody came just to the table, straight forth.
I bet. Look, my man Keith about to get out of here. He about to tear up the stage on Sneaker Pimps. We're going to have some video of that shit too. So shout out to Sneaker Pimps, Boost Mobile, TKOMG.net, with Kool Keith. This guy TKO.
Hit me on my Ultraman 7000 Twitter. And
TKOMG.net on Twitter, Instagram.
And the album name?
Feature Magnetic. Go get that. BX.
Everybody! When did I stop? I come prepared with the right smooth stethoscope. Listen to your heartbeat and beat. Your insurance is high, but my price is cheap. You know that! Blue flowers! Blue flowers! Up the city, Psycho Easy in the building. Kool Keith, baby. Know how we build. And yo, my nigga, Jay Ronan in the building too. My nigga Paper with the wings. Psycho Easy, we do our things. You know what we do? What we do? Brag and right. Brag and right. Step right. New shit. Brag and right.